All right, YouTube plant-loving people. It's been about 3 months since I've shown you the plants on my patio. But before we go into that, I thought I'd do a quick tour of the plants in my living room. One of my Dracaena, one of my dragon trees. This is my Ficus elastica. I moved it out of the study to this window. It actually is doing a lot better here than it did in the study. Down here, you can see my desert roses. I'm keeping them here inside because they are terribly susceptible to spider mites. I found myself treating them over and over again while they were out there because of the darn ants, I think. So they're doing better here. They seem to like that window a lot. You can see that I moved my ponytail palm out here. I've got one of my peperomias here. It's doing really well. This is my lingulaire, the tractor seat. And here's probably the oldest plant that I have in my collection. This is my Dracaena, the corn plant. You can see I've stuck bottles of wine in this pot because my cat likes to pee in it if I don't, and that kind of inhibits her. I've got my neon pothos up there. Pothos is doing well. It's slow growing, I think mostly because it's in a darker corner, but it's surviving. This is my grandmother's spider plant. I moved this out of the bedroom as well, and then you can see here I moved out of my study my Tradescantia baby bunny bellies. So those are the plants in my living room. And now for the plants outside. All right, for the plants out here, I'll reiterate that I've had a lot of losses because of the infestations of scale and spider mites. One of the plants that seems to be resistant is my Vix plant. It is doing great. If you remember from my last video, you can compare it now and you can just see that it's even more overgrown. I've got my caladium here that I moved out of my bedroom a few days ago. And then here I've got my lipstick plant that is finally starting to flower. So I'm excited for those to open up. And then I moved my goldfish plant out of the bedroom. I'm hoping that the higher humidity out here will spark it to flower. Down here I do have my salvaged ferns, my button fern and then my brake fern. I potted them together. This is actually a new find. I went to Mount's Botanical Garden. They've got a nursery in the back that they have open a few times a month. And I went just yesterday and I picked this thing up. It was not marked and it was actually quite expensive. It was $15. I couldn't resist because it was so interesting. It almost looks like it's different. It's got the 3-lobed, almost 5-lobed, but not quite, and then this pretty little flower in the middle. So I shout out to you YouTube people, if you know what this is, please let me know because I bought it mostly for curiosity's sake and because it's cute. Coming down here, you can see one of my Nepenthes is down here. I cut it way back. Coming up here to the top, I have my in bloom orchids. This one you probably remember from my my last tour. It is still going strong. It looks gorgeous. Still, how pretty are those? And then this one, this is a relatively new bloom. I didn't know what these flowers were going to look like, and I can say that I am in love. I am absolutely in love. I think I like this one almost as much as I like my my first Zygo. This is what this is, and you can see it's just gorgeous. This is another one that is in bloom, looking pretty. Let's see if I can pull those up for you to see. Doesn't want to focus. There we go. Very pretty. And then this one also just started blooming. And I don't know, that was a rescue, so I'm not sure what type it is. You can see this is the Pelia Peperomoides that I got at Trader Joe's in my Trader Joe's haul, Almost Eden haul, that I really like. My olive tree is growing strong. It's put out a lot of new growth. This is the one that I got on the last haul. And then another orchid with buds that haven't opened up yet. This one, so we'll see soon what they look like. This is my parachute vine doing splendidly. It's put out a ton of new growth on all of the vines. They are doing really well. You can see here, this guy is opened up, looking beautiful. And this is this one blossomed, all of the buds died off, and then it put out a new shoot here. It's actually a little bit lighter, these blossoms, than the old ones. You can see the other stalk also just put out a new blossom, and then this one is a little bit darker with yellow. So I think that's pretty interesting that these have absolutely none of that cream, and then this one has that cream yellow. Same orchid, so cool. And then this little fella over here, you probably remember from my last tour, it is still going strong, still looking gorgeous. I've got my other slipper orchids down here, both going strong, and both have new growths that they're putting out. So yay. Here is my Carnivorous garden. This was actually a new find from that botanical garden that I got yesterday, that I am super excited about it. This is called Marjane tea. It's a shrub that has a little bit of a pineapple scent to it and is used in the Caribbean to brew teas. I've got my moss roses there, my lemon tree, and this is what they look like now. No flowers yet, but they're still reaching everywhere and trying to grasp at everything. And then this is my bougainvillea. This is my mango tree that I grew from seed. I've got my Christmas cactus and my Easter cactus that I moved out from my bedroom a couple of months ago. And then up here, up here we've got my Hoya Hindu rope. And this is the exciting thing is, it looks like it's falling a little bit, but you can see it doesn't want to focus. But maybe we can focus on this one. Hey. Anyway, next to that, I'll just show you a piece here. This is my vanilla orchid, also just continuing to grow and thrive. Up here, I've got my staghorn fern, my other Nepanthes that is doing wonderfully. I've got a little Phalaenopsis here that I got at Trader Joe's for like $5. I thought it was cute. It added a bit of color to this part of the patio. And then my variegated elephant ear, and then you can remember from the last video, the unvariegated. So there you have it. There is my patio.